And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Texas taking on the UConn Huskies.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't
on the court for the long haul, they've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's
decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
The drive by Ellis. Edwards with it. Out defended by Freak. Over to the left wing. And there's the call. UConn the foul. On defense, the Huskies. Here's Edwards. No good on the quick three.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here is Keith to the inside. And that one's good. Freak.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set. I tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Edwards passes to Doherty. Edwards with the screen. They double him with Freak. Inside. And stolen by Splitter. It's deflected. And stolen by Doherty. Pass to Edwards. Keith against Doherty. Ford kicks to Edwards. And he gets it to go.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did.
And so it's Texas with it, trailing by 2.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program and all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
On the court for the Longhorns, Davis is out there with Dorton. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Thornton in at the 2 spot. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. They double in with Freak. Now here's Thornton. He's guarded closely. Edwards passes to Davis. Thornton up on top. Here's Edwards. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 7 points in the game. The Huskies have won the college championship, Greg, in a number of ways, both as a favorite and as an underdog.
Yeah, I mean, they won as high as the 1 seed back in '99. And then how about in 2014? They were a 7 seed that went all the way to win and cut down those nets. So they have rightly earned every ounce of fear and respect opponents have for them come tournament time.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Very nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Jordy, no luck. Here's Freak. Here's Joseph. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. UConn leads by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the second half of basketball right. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, this team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Clancy, he's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Joseph in at the 3 spot. And for Texas, they've got Edwards. Also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward position.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Here's Doherty, and he gets it to go from the corner. Doherty's got his first 2 points of the night. The Huskies on offense, a 2-point game.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in his game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
For the Huskies, Sims is checked in, and it's Reed in for Joseph. And the Longhorns making a change here. The Huskies leading by 4. Jennings dishes to Freak. Kicks it to Splitter. Feeds to Joseph. Here's Clancy. Good on the 13-footer. Freak's got 9. Edwards with it. Pass to Rush. They double him with Freak. Ellis outside. Edwards against Jennings. Davis sets a screen. They double him with Freak. Ellis right side. Shot clock at 5. Rush's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Clancy in a 2-guard. And it's Jennings in at the point. Splitter, that's good.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student. Off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Texas trails by 6. They double him with Freak.
Rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Sims. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Ellis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Huskies?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a 1-possession lead.
And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Edwards. Texas no good that time either.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Shooting for the Huskies, Will Key at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. The Huskies making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Here's Edwards. A second chance effort. The shot by Turner, no good.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. And you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Doherty. Off with the layup. And an intentional foul right there.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Joseph. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Texas with it.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And really, the defense on both sides, non-existent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Invisible, non-existent. This game has had the look, really, of a layup line for the most part.
And no good this time on the 1-1. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
It's Ellis on the wing. Fires from deep. Joseph with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for the Huskies, Dustin Joseph. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Outside Turner. For 3. Misses the shot. And so it's UConn with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character.
Southside Cloverland, daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ask Cali. Catman Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel hit switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the go.
of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got the UConn Huskies facing the UCLA Bruins.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. Clancy, he's in at point guard. Also Keefe out there. And it's Splitter in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
They double him with Freak. Here's Free. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Free's got his second bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And it's Freak missing. Pass to Campbell. He feeds it to Roberts. Huskies with the rebound. And it's the Huskies on the break. It's deflected. Dishes it to Splitter. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Here's Free. Pass to Fresh. They double him with Freak. Kicks to Roberts. Puts it up from 15. Good as the jump shot falls. On defense, the Bruins. Feeds to Freak. Pushing it up. Here's Free. Campbell up top. There's a good screen. Shoots a three. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Huskies on offense. They trail by 1. Here's Keefe. Makes it off the glass. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. The Huskies on offense. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They've got Campbell. Irving is out there with Looney. Then it's Porter. And it's Free at the point. And for the Huskies, Clancy. He's in at the point. And it's Splitter in at the 5 down low.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
Here's Free. There's a screen.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
.135 left here in the first half. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Free's got 6. And Greg, you mentioned UConn moments ago in their defensive pride. Some great defenders, Clark, have come out of that school.
Yeah, you look at Emeka Okafor and Hasheem Thabit. Both were dominating rim protectors. And even their guards and swingmen get after you defensively.
.106 left in the first half of basketball. The screen from Campbell. Shot off the pick. Porter, no luck.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Splitter. Got a hand on it. Pass break UCLA. It's tipped. And it's the Huskies on the break. Freak with the ball. It's Pierce on the wing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the paint. Here's Clancy. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Fast break UCLA. Here's Campbell. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
So on the floor for UCLA. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the center position.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin, Bill Walton also coming out of Westwood.
UCLA trails by 4. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. And the Huskies going the other way now. Freak with it. He's got 7. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Campbell. Expanding his range, and that one's good. He has 5. The Huskies on offense. And it's Martin penetrating. Good. And UConn leads by 3. Here's Free. 6 points for him. And the Bruins, another 3. Free's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Here's Clancy. And it's Free with the rebound. Free's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Fresh. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So
then for the Bruins, Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Looney comes in for Johnson. And it's Campbell in for Morris. On the floor for UConn. Also Keefe out there. And it's Splitter in at the center. Starts outside. Inside. And Roberts kicks to Starks. Down to Fockett.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
UConn trails by 5. UConn moving that ball around. Out on his own on the break. All alone. Look at that jam. Beautiful. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And that one's good. The Bruins leading by 5. Starks kicks to Roberts. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
The 11-footer. Splitter misses. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Now, here is Starks. Tight defense on him. And the pass to Fresh. They double him with Freak. Back to Starks. Stolen by Joseph.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Freeze check in for UCLA.
Terry Free.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
It's UCLA picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know,